So the setup is actually finally taking shape. I've cleaned the whole desk, which is nice. I've laid down the new LED strip. I've tried to cable manage that, well, now I'm going to have to cable manage the one cable that runs from the LED strip power supply to the wall socket right there. The LED strip starts here, just goes all the way around, ends there. Looks absolutely awesome. I figured out a way to fix the problem I was having as well. I simply bent the cable, the LED strip like onto itself and just stuck it onto itself basically. So that fixed the problem I was having there, which is real good. I'll show you guys both of these on camera. I've got my cable tie and my cable tie. So I spent a long time pretty much just trying to cable manage the router power cord and the cable strip and the ADSL cable running from the wall back there. So far what I've done is I've connected the router power cord, I guess, to the outlet right there. That goes behind the radiator alongside the 10 socket power cord right there and the ADSL cable, so those all twist together and go behind that table leg right there, and they go up through there. Then there's the LED strip power supply as well, they go behind the leg as well, so they all go through there and connect to the back of the router right there. So that's all the progress I've made so far. It is really time consuming doing this, to be honest. Oh, and the cable strip here is slowly coming apart, so I'm gonna probably have to get some better adhesive there to keep that in place. But God, this is very tiring. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is put the PC back on the table, and then we'll continue on from there. I'm going to start cable managing a lot of things. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Alright, it's been like 2 or 3 hours that I've been pretty much rebuilding this entire thing. I've spent a long time cable managing everything. As you guys can see when you look down here, you pretty much can't see anything, only at a certain angle. I've still got a little bit of a polishing to do, mainly just cutting off a lot of these cable ties. A lot of their ends are still on. But yeah, the setup is properly cable managed now, which looks absolutely awesome. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy how the LED strip turned out as well. It all looks badass and looks real good. So yeah, this little charging dock here is broken, and I still would like to have a functioning phone dock, I guess, or mount. So I'm gonna just cut this cable off. At least I'll have a nice little phone mount now that I can just place down here and then put my phone on there. So that'd be nice. It won't charge the phone, but at least it'll be a good phone mount. This is a faulty unit pretty much. It broke after like 3 months of use. So yeah. If you guys are looking to buy a Belkin iPhone dock, would not recommend it, as mine died within like 3 months of use. So, oh god, I'm very tired from all this from all this work I've been doing. God, I mean, it turned out great. When you look at the monitors, you can't really see any cables running down the stand, which is good. They all go nicely behind the stand and then and underneath the table, and there's loads of cables all bundled up together right there, and then they all either go down to the 10-port power extension or they all go up towards the PC. So let me show you guys what I did with my mouse mat cable and my mouse cable. I think a couple others as well. If we go back around here behind the PC, you guys can see I've pretty much cable tied a bunch of these cables together. I've placed them. I've just like hidden them all behind the PC case basically. It's kind of messy, but at least it allows me to move them. Like I can unplug both the mouse band and the mouse with ease. I can just unplug them from the back of the PC, run the cable back underneath the PC case, and then I guess I can move them around if I want to. I was thinking of actually moving the dock here and just running both cables like along the monitor down and behind, but for now I'm pretty happy with this, so I guess maybe in the future I might be putting the mouse dock elsewhere, but for now that's where it's going to stay. Alright, so I've been waiting for loads of packages to come from Amazon, and that's why I haven't been working on this video for quite a few days now. That's alright. We're going to jump back into the series, and I'm going to hopefully post this tomorrow night if I get everything done, which I hope I will. So basically I've been pretty much I've had to wait for a while for a couple of packages to come from Amazon and eBay, and I'll show you guys what exactly I ordered and my plans for this episode and maybe the next one to come as well. So this right here is a LED strip extender cable. This is a 2.5 meter cable, and you'll see why I've purchased this in a couple minutes, I guess. I've also bought this. If I show you now, this is our current receiver, which is controlled via this remote. Initially, I wanted to buy myself a Philips Hue light strip. However, that's probably £60, if not a lot more, for the light strip and the hub as well. So that would become very expensive really fast. So what I thought of doing instead is buying this little adapter right here, this little Wi-Fi adapter, that I can just scan this little QR code, download the app, and then connect this Wi-Fi adapter to your router, and then you can control the LED lights via an app called Magic Home. Right there. So that's pretty cool. This little adapter only cost me around £10 I think, or £11, which is pretty good, as I kind of have a Philips Hue equivalent light strip now, I guess. So yeah, that's the Wi-Fi module I bought for the light strip, which is pretty cool. I've already tested it out. I can do a more in-depth video on it, which I probably will actually, like a little review of the adapter and show you guys how everything works. So yeah, that's the Wi-Fi adapter that I bought. I'll show you guys everything else. So, you may be wondering why on earth I have 3 5-meter power cords. Now, let me explain myself why I've purchased all of these. So, these were all around £6 each from Amazon. Now, I probably could have got them from somewhere else for a lot cheaper, but I don't know. Amazon Prime has 1-day delivery, so I just chose to get that. Anyway, so what I'm planning on doing, as these are 5-meter power cords, I have 3 5-meter power cords, and I have 1 power cord for each of the monitors and 1 power cord for the PC. So what I'm planning on doing is, you see this 10-socket power extension right there? I'm planning on removing that, or, well, not removing it, but moving it to there. I'm gonna move it like towards the, just out of sight pretty much. So I'm gonna just be extending all the power cables running from here all the way down there. So yeah. Also, now you may be thinking, well, that's gonna just leave an awful mess on the wall there, because there's gonna be so many different cables running along the floor or the wall. So that's not ideal, is it? Well, I've figured out a solution to that as well. I went to Screwfix and bought this. This is pretty much a, I'm not even too sure what you would call this exactly, but I'm going to be mounting this on the wall. I'll leave a link to everything here in the description down below as well, so you guys can go pick it up if you want to. I'll leave the link to this little plastic tube thing as well, so you guys can buy it if you want to. It's only like £4.50 I think from Screwfix. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mounting this 2-meter tube to my wall, I'm going to put all the cables inside of here and then simply close it with this top piece, and it'll look very clean, I hope. I'm going to run all these power cords through this tube, as well as the LED strip, and this is why I've got this 2.5 meter extender. I could have probably have done with getting a slightly longer extender, as 2.5 meters may not be enough, but we'll see what happens, I guess, and I'm gonna hope for the best, that everything goes well. So what I'm gonna do is set this camera up on my chair, like I always do, and then we're gonna begin a little time lapse of me cable managing this setup a little more. So